Who should the number one pick be in 2025 fantasy football? I'm Dave from RotoBaller. We just released our way too early rankings for 2025, so let's explore the top 3 options, but I want you to state your case for your favorite guy in the comments below. All right, number 3, we have Saquon Barkley, which feels kind of wild given his season and his postseason performance. I mean, dude was 1 yard short of 500 rush yards this NFL postseason. The Super Bowl champs are going to be great next season, so we don't have to overthink this too much. Barkley will absolutely ball, but I think there is one knock on him, and there is a big reason why he will not be the number 1 overall pick for us. Dude is coming off 436 carries. And that's not even total touches, okay? He just turned 28 years old. 29 is definitely when we've seen huge drop-offs in very productive running backs. Not named Derrick Henry. That guy's not a human being. He's some kind of alien. Which is why I think our rankers have him at number 3. And I think it's another reason why we're giving the nod at number 2 to youth, right? Bijan Robinson comes in as our number 2. Now, Bijan had a bit of a slow start, but he ended the year with an absolute bang. Let's look at these final 3 games. 90 plus yards and 2 touchdowns in each of those games. And what I like most about that is it all happened with Michael Penix Jr. under center. The guy who I think is going to be the Falcons' starting quarterback next season. So I like that he was productive with him, and I think there's still room to grow with Bijan Robinson. I mean, he's 23 years old, which is wild to think that he could plausibly improve on 1,400 rush yards and 14 tutties. But look, it's in the cards, and that's why I think we're giving him the slight nod over Saquon. Going to be very interested to see what the Falcons do in this draft. How can they improve? But it is truly an embarrassment of riches at the top of this draft next year. You definitely want a top 3 pick or top 4. I also don't mind a little Justin Jefferson. Throw him into this mix. But the truth is, folks, there has to be a number 1, and we here at RotoBaller agree on who that should be. But before I give you that, I want to make sure you guys are subscribed. So smash the subscribe button below, give us a like, a comment, because we're going to be giving you fantasy fun and goodness each and every week of this fantasy off season. I mean, we don't really have an off season anymore. I mean, football's so great. Okay, let's give you that number 1. Of course, it's Ja'Marr Chase's world, and we all just get to live in it. I mean, 1,700 receiving yards, 17 tutties. This was the Chase season we had all been waiting for and predicting for years and years. Finally happened. He stayed healthy. Burrow did. It was exactly what we wanted, and it's what we should expect a little more of in 2025. But if there is a knock, I do think there is a bit of an elephant in the room, and his name is T. Higgins. Not a huge difference and a much smaller sample size, but Chase is definitely more productive with T. Higgins in the lineup. We're talking averaging 112 yards a game with T. Higgins, 95 yards without, which is like, I mean, I'd take either. But I definitely will be looking to see what they do. I think T. Higgins is a crucial part of the Bengals offense as a whole, which really allows Ja'Marr Chase to kind of do his thing, both in the short yardage and down the field. But the truth is, as long as Joe Burrow is under center, I do not see a scenario where Ja'Marr Chase isn't the first wideout off the board in 2025 fantasy football drafts, and deservedly so. So, folks, that's it. Who should be your top 3 in 2025 fantasy football? Comment below, and I'll see you soon with some more RotoBaller fantasy football content.